these scriptures daily is important, man. You know, or as brother I said, hey, we're being humbled in this whole situation, man. You know,
about humility.
Like you can't think yourself too high. You know, thinking like, oh, okay, well, I'm on it, or I'm the head, I'm leading somebody. I mean, hey, you look at the apostles, man, they're full of humility. You know, and they're the head of the body. You know, as far as here on earth. You know. So yeah, I think it's a little bit more. All right. It says, verse 17, 1 Corinthians 12 and 17, if the whole body were an eye, where would the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where would the smelling? But now hath Yahawahshi set the members, every one of them in the body, as it hath pleased him.
As it pleased him.
So going back to him, being the judge.
That's potter. Right, that's the judge. That's right. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22.
That's right.
Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahawah by Yahawahshi. We must through much tribulation. There's no getting around that. That tribulation is what builds character.
That's right.
You know? We were reading earlier about 2/3. They want to hear smooth things. We're not supposed to. We supposed to come up on rough way where they're straight and narrow. It's straight because it's a path of difficulty.
Right.
You know? That's why it's straight. So we got to deal with that difficult path. Yeah. This ain't no hippity hop to the barbershop. That ain't what this is. This is a man's walk.
God. That's right. And it's for spiritual men, man. Yeah. You know, like, hey, this ain't about being mighty in strength of your might, because what's the scripture you always like pull through weakness? Oh shit, how's it go?
Talking about the terror of the Lord.
No. Through weakness, we're made.
2 Corinthians 12 and 9.
That sound right.
Yeah.
Because I
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because our strength is in Yahawahshi. So we have to be. I mean, like I said, any situation, small or great. I always like to have at the forefront Jacob's trouble, or the hour of temptation, which is, okay, even though this is a small situation, how can it be handled if this were Jacob's trouble? On a small scale, am I going to flip out? Am I going to deny the Lord? Or am I going to be like Job?
Right.
Right. I'm going to suck it up and be like, all right, cool, bro. Shit, boils all over my body. All right, let's roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm afflicted, Yeah. Hey, though he slay me, I will
trust in him.
I will trust in him. And even King David said, try me, Lord.
Yeah.
Whether or not I have the integrity, man. So yeah, you're not coming into this truth thinking it's a cakewalk. It's about much tribulation.
Right.
Like, hey, you're not gonna endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahawahshi without there being what? Hardness, difficulty, challenge. Things to overcome. This is what the scriptures are about, man. Drawing on the spirit of our forefathers, man.
Right.
Which were bold men. The brother did a beautiful lesson a week or so ago about how the righteous are bold as a lion, man. Hey, by believing believing in Yahawahshi, that is the courage and wisdom, you know, and strength in which the Lord gives us, man, to actually kick evil's ass through the Spirit.
Yeah, in the Spirit.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring that out. If that's it, 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. Okay. Con, that's it. The water.
I can throw it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Thorn in the flesh. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking about. Let's get this is 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. Let's just get it. It says, and he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee. So yeah, hey, the Lord could have disposed of us, you know. Hey, he could have left us abandoned, you know. He could have just completely destroyed us. But he said, no, hey, I'm still going to be graceful towards you. You know? You still my people. I know you're rebellious. I know you're stiff-necked. You know? But even in some situations, just like with Job, Job was cool. He was cool with the Lord. But it was a greater purpose that he wanted to serve. He had to use a character like Job.
Yeah.
Which, as the brother has said, in the scriptures say, he was perfect in the eyes of the Lord. But think about the, what is it called? The resounding effect of the parable and the testimony of Job to this day. Meaning, if Job wasn't in the scriptures, we wouldn't be reflecting on Job to draw on that inspiration. Just like with Yahawahshi. Yahawahshi was perfect, man. He didn't have to come down here in the flesh.
That's right.
You know? But he did it as an example for us to have courage in whatever adversity we go through.
Man, things written before time, huh? They were written for learning.
Right.
So yeah, that's beautiful.
To execute, man. You know? In any time of adversity. You know, it could be something small, man. You have a flat tire, you know, you're gonna curse the Lord. Like, man, that's not having understanding.
Right. Yeah.
That's not having understanding. If a spiritual man thinks spiritually, acts spiritually, walks spiritually, you know? Scripture says the just shall live by faith, man.
That's it.
That means anything that happens, man, you know, listen, this is a faith-based situation. This is not a carnal situation. You know? Baby mama giving me hell. All right, well, shit, I know what it is, man. That's Satan. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, lost my job. All right, cool. I know what that is. You know, that's Satan, man. Are any of those things going to prevent us from or separate us, pursuing Romans, the 8th chapter, from Yahawahshi? Yahweh forbid, man.
Right.
You know? It says, this is 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Woo!
Man, and that says so much, man. Just that, first off, his grace is sufficient. That means that's all we need. So you don't need one of these scallywag hoes. You don't need Esau's job. His grace is sufficient for us. Now, if you step out on that faith and knowing that, well, I got everything I need in Yahawahshi's grace, then you can move on and suffer those adversities and afflictions. And man, you go through it smiling.
You can take it cheerfully.
Right, taking it cheerfully. So it ain't nothing for you because you already understood from the get-up that this was coming. And you lean or you rely on that grace. And it says, my grace is sufficient for me.
It says,
my strength is made perfect in weakness.
Right.
So I mean, if you think you got it, again, going back to the paraphrasing what Yahawahshi said. They that be whole need not a physician, but they that be sick. So if you think you got it, what need have you of Yahawahshi Mashiach. But when you know you're sick, then Yahawahshi can step in. That's when his strength is shown. His strength is made perfect in weakness, because now he has a chance to shine. Like the brother said, it's all about giving that glory to Yahawahshi. So when you back up off of it and realize I'm just a piece of shit, I need Yahawahshi, then he can come into your life and start doing things. And it's like you said, brothers see that and be like, man, wow. That brother there, you know, you can be an inspiration.
Yep, that's right.
You can be a Job. You can be a Yahawahshi in the sense of inspiring your brothers, the Ark-Young.
Right.
Because you was willing to lean on that grace and step out there one time on the faith of Yahawahshi. And brothers see that, man. You know? Brothers see that. It's like Apostle Paul said, hey, it take a hell of a spirit to come out here by yourself. And then you'll think to yourself, you know, oh, I do it, that ain't, you know, I can do that. Right. But till you done did it, you know, because, you know, I once thought, you know, hey, if I had to, I'd go out there by myself. It ain't nothing. And then, yeah, you can, but then, you know, after month 1, after month 2, after year 1, you know, then where your mindset gonna be? You know? Yeah, man, it takes a heavy spirit. You know? And then, hey, yeah, I'll just speak for myself. You know, and this ain't to brag or to toot my own horn, but, you know, when before me and the brother got together, you know, we was both coming out here by ourselves, but, you know, we wasn't just coming out for no 30 minutes.
Right.
We were still doing hours. You know, that's reading and rebuking and prophesying.
Yeah, God.
You know?
The whole game.
So, yeah, it takes a, you know, it takes a special spirit. You have to have that love of Yahawahshi, or else you're not going to endure. And that's the thing that I was trying to really impress or put out there, is that endurance. Yeah, okay, yeah, you come out here a couple of weeks, maybe a month or 2, but you don't have that spirit to endure.
Right.
You know? Yeah, brother. Oh, you looking for something? Right. Not knowing what, you know, not knowing what brothers think of it. Now, that's another thing that play a factor. Satan get in your mind and be fucking with you.
Right.
But you still coming out here for, man, ain't nobody listening to you.
Right.
Them brothers, you ain't part of the body. They don't give a fuck about you. You just out here wasting your time.
Right.
So you got to take all that into account. And then you understand, yeah, it does take a heavy spirit. Because Satan don't let up. He don't have you up. Ain't nobody fucking with you, man. You ain't in the truth no more. You just going through the motions. You know, you just this, you just that. But unless your mind is made up, man, your mind got to be made up.
Yeah.
Go forward.
Yeah, Scripture says, man, hey, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. You know? So yeah, I mean, yeah, collectively we are a body and we're operating as a body. But yeah, I mean, hey, every man's gonna be tested by Yahawahshi individually, man. You know, yeah, we can reflect on the scriptures, we can use those accounts as inspirations. Hey, but hey, in the time of the guillotine, you ain't gonna have the whole body there. It's gonna be you know,
I'm saying, bro.
Or the time of the RFID microchip, you know, the mark of the beast, they gonna come to you.
It's gonna be your hour of temptation.
That's right.
See, my hour ain't gonna be the same as his hour.
That's woo, man. Damn. Woo, man. Yeah. That's heavy.
And you know, your hour of temptation ain't gonna be the same as my hour of temptation.
right.
You know?
Man. Yeah,
And
hey.
you got to think about that. No, you got it.
No, I was just gonna say. I mean, hey, that's why the faith in which Yahawahshi has given us must be tested, man. Because he's preparing us for that moment.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all in preparation.
So, and as brother has said, my test might not be just like this brother's test. You know. Like, hey, it's gonna be various people doing different things. I hate you goddamn crackers, man. I really do, man. You are the worst people on the face of this earth, man.
Talking about you Edomites, you so-called white people.
This goddamn devil walked by. He didn't think I saw him, man. He flashed the camera or whatever. Anyway, the point being here is each of our tests are gonna be different, man. You know, built upon whatever faith in which we've grown. That's why the apostles always talk about your talents. You know what I'm saying? And enhancing those talents, because you don't know what's gonna happen, man. Boy, Jay, crazy, man. Look how close he is to that damn thing, man.
Yeah. You saw that one motherfucker. He gonna take a selfie with you.
Oh man!
Pull his ass out the frame. Man.
Oh,
yeah, I laughed at that one.
Oh, a couple of times.
Yeah.
He could.
Dumbass.
Oh.
People are dumb, man.
Oh man, hey.
Thinking not.
Oh man, I got a precept here. But you go. I'm looking for another one where it talks about
Go up.
through your faith, patience. The trying of your faith, working patience. Not that one.
Oh, not that. Okay.
I don't think so. But I mean, maybe that is it. Yeah, let patience. Yeah, let patience have a perfect work. Yeah, I mean because. James, I got another one here too.
I'm on it, bro. I'm on it.
Yeah, I see it. Hey, so that sword sharp.
It's getting there.
You know,
got a little more rust to bust off of it.
Yeah. This is it. Con. This is James chapter 1.
7.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 2.
Oh, okay.
It says, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations.
Yeah, count it joy. Be happy. Be happy, man, because that means, hey, like the brother said, man, let me grab that for you right there. That means Yahawahshi dealing with you as with son.
Right.
So, let me see, where is that? Bear with me 1 second. All right, hang on 1 second, Nakion. Yeah. Thought I did.
Yeah, I mean, like that joy is that the Lord is still working with you, man.
Oh, okay.
You know, that He's making you strong in weakness. You know? Let me bring that back out.
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 12 and 9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Hamashiach may rest upon me.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, hey, that's joy, man. The Lord is using you for whatever purpose. Because he could have discarded you just as he did Esau's ass. You know? Use you to be a mocker or a scoffer, man. Like that's a fear, man. You know? For the Lord to blow out that light, you know, that candle, that wick, you know, of the spirit, you know, that he's lit, you know? And just blow it out and be like, all right, I'm done with you. Now all of a sudden you a demon, bro. Man, hey, woo!
Yeah, wicked as hell.
Woo, man, hey, that's a dread.
That's the fear of the Lord. That's what keeps you honest. You gotta have that fear, man.
That's right, brother.
That's the foundation of this thing, you know. The fear of Yahawahshi. That's really at the end of, that's the motivating force. We're going back to 2 Corinthians 5 and 11.
Yep.
Therefore, knowing the terror of Yahawahshi, we persuade men.